Alright guys, we're jumping back into Final Fantasy II. We're in the Mysidian Tower, floor 9. To those who are very astute with what's going on in this series, you'll notice some of these numbers aren't the same numbers. I messed up, and I didn't realize the memo file save when I exited the game would actually, like, delete. So we lost all our data, and I played back to where we were, but we don't quite have as much MP or anything, because we didn't utilize anything. So some of the stats are different, and then these are the items we have. Sorry, I had to replay a lot of it. A little bit of a disappointment, but it's all good. Now, I was reading the memo save, and it said, like, will delete when you turn off the console. And I was like, sure, I'm not going to turn off the console. Like, I'm going to go to Final Fantasy X and play some Blitzball. So I did that. And then I jumped back in and it had deleted. And I assume what it meant by turn off the console is I think this is like a form of emulation. This PS1 like emulation sort of thing. So I think me exiting the game even deletes the memo saves. Anyways, very long explanation. We are on floor 9. Things are a little bit different, and we're actually a little bit better off because we have some elixirs left. I think the big thing that helped a lot with that is I was facing off against the Thunder Gigas, and I knew what to do. Because if you guys remember, the Thunder Gigas round 1 was a grueling fight, and it was much quicker this time around. The trade-off is I didn't get a lot of things leveled up, which is kind of bad actually, because us leveling against the Thunder Gigas was actually pretty useful. But it's all for the good. It's all for the best of this series, you know. If it's a little bit more difficult, it's not a big deal. Oh, we got a cross. Sick. And I think we're pretty close to the end here. We're floor 9. We're coming up on the kind of like the 4 doors all combined next to each other, which normally tends to signify that we are going to be like the end of the dungeon. You want to know the saddest thing ever though? I lost all the data, and I played again, and I still didn't buy more gold needles. I actually didn't adjust my items at all because I had saved after I purchased all the items I needed, so I didn't feel the need to like go back and buy more. Like, it didn't make sense to me. I guess the trade-off is we have a lot of gold needles. Before we only had 1. I don't know, arguably I should drop like 3 of them so I only have 1 again. Just equipped to just equipped to Gareth there. Really put the stressful situation up on a higher level. I don't know. I don't want to have to restart the dungeon though. Yeah, we're facing the Mezzo Marlboro, the Basilisks. You do have to say, I mean, Final Fantasy has so many really cool creatures. I know a lot of them are probably inspired by other genres and other like iterations of these creatures, but they are really fantastic to have in the game and to experience. And it gets even better as you go into, like, you know, the open world Final Fantasies where you just got, you know, the threat of anything coming out at you at any time. Personally, I like that kind of danger. I mean, I talked about it before, but my favorite, I guess, aspect of like the open world Final Fantasies is if like you're playing the game and then like something you thought was part of the environment becomes a monster. Like, it's so much better. White Dragon. Hey, we got Gareth with him. Gareth, talk to the dragon. Didn't you like have you're a dragoon. Come on. Alright, well, at least we can physically attack this guy. I don't think magic is the way to go, but I think this is going to be a tough fight. This is probably like Thunder Gigas level fight. And I don't even know if we'll use the black robes. But I mean, it's, you know, it's good to have, it's good to go through it. Ice Torn 16. So I think 16 might actually be the highest level for magic. I'm not really sure because every single time I think there's like the highest level, another monster comes through and has like a higher level of magic than I thought was possible. In my opinion, it's almost like like it's hard to decide like a limit, because initially I would assume the limit is 10, because like 1 through 10, and 10 seems like a good moment to stop at, but stopping at 16 just kind of seems like random, you know? Like there's not really a, I don't know, there's nothing about that number that really screams out to me. Backstabber. Fiend Fang with Muddle effect. I believe it's also very worthless in terms of selling. So we're gonna run here. Well, we're gonna slowly walk, I guess, but it's like the same thing. Dude, these specters hidden for numbers. 700 damage is a lot. That is definitely respectable. Once we get some hits in here, though, it should be good. It's just really us limiting the amount of damage the opposing monsters can do, because, you know, there's less of them, and, you know, less likelihood of them swinging on us. Gareth is just having a rough time. He's just snoozing. Don't worry about it. Maria's HP went up. That's good to see. I think Maria just has so little defense. Her HP is just bound to go up, like, astronomically over time. She definitely has gotten a mass increase of HP, like, over the game. I mean, look at this. She's doubled Gus's HP. That's crazy. Alright, so we're going to do this chronologically. We don't do anything fancy here. We just do door 1 through 4, and whichever one it hits, it hits. Imps are definitely a problem. The muddle has been a real problem, actually, going through this dungeon. It hasn't gotten better since we've played more. We're still encountering situations where they take out a large portion of our health, because they muddle everyone but Gus normally. I don't know what it is that makes Gus immune, but I mean, I will accept it. Like, I will take it. Gus gets the hit. The thing is, normally, this is actually a little bit abnormal here. Normally, only Gus gets a hit before Muddle goes off again. So, like, it's one of those situations where I don't have a lot of good luck with it. Like, I will select an attack, and then Muddle will happen, and then, like, that'll just be it. I guess potentially I might have more luck if I use magic. Let's try that. Well, I don't know. I don't think it would be worth it though, because I don't think I can knock out one of these. Oh no! Don't hit Gus. Please don't hit Gus. I don't think I can knock out any of these imps with one bout of holy. So like I would just be extending the fight into potentially lethal territory. Yeah, it's funny because this is like the one thing that threatens us, because it uses our strength against us. It uses our, you know, our people to kill our people. Are we just dead here? It's possible. I had a really scary bout with Muddle on my way here actually. They got Maria to be the final person in the fight, which again is happening. Oh, thank God. But yeah, like she was the final person, and then she was like the only one able to like put up a fight for like survival. Question here: do I do life? I think I do. No muddle, no muddle, no muddle. I said no muddle. Thankfully it did not hit. Honestly, maybe it's worth just not using life here, because like they're just gonna muddle my monsters, my allies again. They're just gonna like be in a bad spot. Maybe? Alright, looks like I'm wrong. That is good. It's good as well because since they're revived, they should get experience and stuff for the fight and level up accordingly. Because it's like forcing us to hit ourselves so that we level up. And normally that's a cheese strat in the very beginning of the game to level up. You can just hit your own party members over and over and over and level them up. But The game's forcing us to use the cheese strat. A little bit funny. Alright, so first door is a bust. We'll try to get out of here. Hopefully we won't face any more imps. Like, in terms of, like, the annoying, I think I'm just annoyed by the latest thing, but I would much rather face, like, flans instead of the imps now at this point, because the imps are just, they are really, they're actually the only random encounter, I would say, that threatens a game over for us. Like, I would not be surprised if we got a game over facing imps. And it's mostly because we gotta fight our own party. So, like, the stronger we make our party, the more dead we are. It's a weird scenario. That fight at least wasn't too bad, so pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Alright, so it looks to be the second door. I gotta check them all. I just gotta see, you know? There could be something valuable. Or we could get Gus put to stone. That's also an option. There's so many options, right? Okay, yeah. I don't know how to make Gareth tougher. I don't know, man. He is just constantly being knocked out. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Alright, so we're gonna burn a gold needle here. I don't think we really need to heal. I mean, I know Gus is low, or lower, but it's not a big deal. Okay. Whenever I see more than 8 enemies, or more than like 6 enemies, I'm like, please don't be imps. Please don't have muddle. I wonder if there's like some form of, this might sound weird, but I wonder if there's some form of like, you can't have your entire party muddled. Because if you noticed, Maria was constantly getting muddle effect, and Gus was not. And then what would occur is, like, when Gus died, Maria would no longer get muddled. Like, maybe the game is trying to, like, offer a lifeline. Something kind of like, hey, you can't have your entire party muddled. Like, that's not fair. Like, you can't do anything if that happens. So, that is interesting. I feel like there might be some sort of mechanic like that. It's funny as well because the other Final Fantasies I've played do not follow that rule. They're like, man, sometimes you can just get wiped out. Like no big deal. Occasionally it just be like that. Man, every step another battle. This room's got to be crawling with monsters. Alright, well at least this one's an easy fight. Basilisk is not very strong. It's more of an annoyance for Gareth, like just constantly getting stoned. So, yeah, or petrified, or I don't know what the actual like terminology is in Final Fantasy because I think it changes between games. I think petrify is the term now. I could be wrong. Alright, this has got to be the end. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I believe it is. No random encounters. It's Mindu! Or Minu, or something. Dude, our friend. How you doing? Are you going to turn into a Gigas? You've come at last. The magic seal on this door is strong. I will give it all I have. Dude, Mindu, don't die. Stand back. Dude, this guy's like my favorite guy. Dude, this guy's going Super Saiyan. He is just beaming this down. Oh gosh, there's no way he lives. No, Mindu, it's not worth it. Just let the Empire win. Your life is worth more than the country. Mindu! I have fulfilled my duty. The door has opened. Now go. Mindu! Wait, it's a door? I thought it was a weapon. Is this the door to the weapon? Dude, he's with the king now. Man, this is sad. We lost our friend. I want this one. The crystal responded, I shall give thee power. Strength increased. Ooh, this is interesting. The crystal responded, I shall give thee speed. So this is how they buff you. Kind of like in Final Fantasy 1 when you got the rolls. This will instead, I shall give thee intelligence. Instead, it just gives us like more stats for the coming challenge. That is really interesting. I wonder if this is like a big thing. I shall give you spirit. As in like, I wonder if the stat increase is large. I should check. Let's just memorize Furions. Defense, strength, 76. Yeah, sure. Whatever. What did he... I shall give thee the forbidden spell. Obtained Ultima Scroll. Well, at least we can't, Where's the Ultima Scroll? I do not see the Ultima Scroll. Oh, there it is. Read to learn Ultima. Alright, I gotta think about this. Ultima, as you guys know, clearly a staple in the Final Fantasy series. So I think we gotta go back to Finn. Who do I teach Ultima to? You know what? I think there can only be one. I'm gonna just use it. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Maybe I shouldn't yet. We're gonna go to Finn, and we're gonna try to figure out what we're doing. What is that tornado doing? Why is there a tornado? The Emperor's cyclone devastated towns like Altair and Poft. Finn won't be able to hold up against another cyclone raid. Is there not anything we can do to defeat the Emperor's magic power? The Emperor created that cyclone with his magic. No, it's impossible. Dude, I'm gonna go inside the cyclone. The Emperor is inside that cyclone? Oh, I'm super going into it. Let's save before I go into a never-ending story situation. Oh, I guess I should probably leave here too, though. I've got to, sorry, I'm messing up the sequence of this. I'm trying to go into town. Gareth just looks so out of place. He's just sleeping with his helmet on and everything. Like, dude, take it off. Alright, we gotta go talk to our friends. Let's bring back peace together. Well, thanks, buddy. Prince Gordon awaits me. Does he? We made you retrieve the Ultima Scroll, but I am afraid the cyclone will swallow us all before we can use it. It will be impossible to permeate the wall of wind from the ground. The Emperor has created a cyclone and has already destroyed Altair, Gatria, Paloom, and Poft. It is now coming to Finn. He has? Oh my gosh. The Emperor himself must be controlling the cyclone. When that storm came and the ship broke off, I thought I lost you all for good, dear Lord of the Seas. Huh. Like I said before, there can only be one. We are going to use this Ultima Scroll for our favorite party member. Nah, I'm just messing with you. It's gonna be Gus. He is number one. All right, so we're gonna let's check it out. Let's get in the fight. I think the monsters got tougher. I don't know why I think that, but I think that. These aren't goblins. Wait, no, I need to do this better. Where's Ultima? The Wrath of the Ancients. Oh my lord. That seems like a pretty aggressive start. Well, that's pretty good for a level 1 spell. Yeah, I'm going to be using magic here. I'm mostly trying to level up magic if I can. And I think Ultima is going to be the thing to do. I think it's going to be really useful to just level that up as much as we can. And then I'm going to have to move on over from my use of Holy for Gus. I don't know, it seems really strong. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to check out the, oh my gosh, dude. This is so much good equipment. Wow. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. We're going to go to some of these broken towns. I don't know, maybe we can't. I guess the main positive is we always have cottages. I do need to fix that. I need to have it so we're not choosing Holy first in the list for Gus. Dude, Gus really has been the carry. I don't like Furion at all. It's just he just doesn't make sense to me. He just does silly things. He's like the leader of the party, so he's talking to everyone. And then he actively doesn't, like, listen, you know? I'm going to bring it back to the rat situation of 2020, where, I think it was 2020, he said, like, we were talking to one of the denizens of, where were we? Were we in Altair at that moment? Yeah, and, they said, yeah, we saw the princess eating a rat, and he was like, nah, that seems like normal Hilda stuff to me. Then he didn't report to anyone. That's a problem. That's a security risk. Alright, well, we're gonna cast Holy on this captain. I really like this game. I do like this one better than Final Fantasy 2. Again, like I said though, I think it's a little bit unfair to compare them to a certain degree. The main reason I think it's unfair is because I think the process developing Final Fantasy 1 and 2 was likely much different. When you think about it like this, where this is essentially the same engine that 1 ran in, so they could essentially make updates from that. Like they had the base engine, like game engine and stuff working. They had the base of like what they needed to use. They didn't need to work on like the tool they were going to use to develop the game. Like they had the tool already, and then they could devote all the time to developing the game itself. So I think it's unfair because you don't like, assuming they had the same development time, which I actually don't know, like, you've got to split that time between, you know, engine development and actual game development. And also, you know, you get your first experience in the engine, the first experience with the game, with Final Fantasy 1, and then you can make a new story, improve upon it as you need to. You learn on your past mistakes. I think, like, games, again, I'm not a, you know, developer, so maybe I'm just talking nonsense, but I feel like games should be judged based off the engine they've been built in, like in what the team had, you know? Like, I think you could probably compare Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, because, you know, same engine essentially, and it's weirder to compare Fallout New Vegas to Skyrim and stuff. Like, it's, you know, different game engines, a little bit different scenario. I messed up, I meant to do Ultima. That was my bad. Yeah, we're definitely devoting a lot of MP here, but I don't think it's a terrible idea. Like I said before, we have cottages, so like we're not gonna run out of MP. Dude, Ultima really doesn't mess around. It is so strong. Yeah, when I started this series, I made around 25 thumbnails for Final Fantasy 2, and then I made 50 because we needed more. I think we might need more than 50 episodes. I'm not really sure yet, because this is like the open world aspect. Like, I feel like the cyclone is sin, and it is the point of no return. So like, once I go there, like I'm affirming that I am done with the world outside here. You know, it feels very final, especially if the Emperor's in there. Like, isn't that like the whole point of just trying to defeat the Emperor? We'll see. But I just want to search around a little bit and explore some of the broken towns. Ultima is really strong though. I mean, it's doing more base damage than even something like Holy does, which is, you know, insane. I mean, you think about this, like, I mean, maybe they're doing a little bit similar damage, but we're on Ultima 1 and that's Holy 5. What is the limit of Ultima? How much damage could it really do? It feels like quite a bit. Say these rhinos are tough. I think they're more meant to be physically attacked than magically attacked, in all honesty. At least it seems like it. We're just gonna focus everything in on one for now. Just see what we can. Oh no, I didn't want to flee. Oh no, that's not good. See, that's the thing I hate when I misclick and then I start running away from the battle. Oh, lame. I didn't want to flee. I think I still get level ups for Ultima though. Right? Oh, maybe not. Only 14? I don't know. That seems really low. Okay, well, they were not lying. Altair is super destroyed. What town isn't destroyed at this point? Come on. There's gotta be something, right? Gareth just putting in work. I'm not sure if Gareth is going to be with us till the end. I still don't understand why he's with us now. Like, it feels like he's already, like, gotten what he came for. You know? Like, he's kind of done his thing. And that should be it. So, well, soon. I'm surprised his captain's still standing. Did quite a bit of damage to him. There it is. There it is. Mithril Axe. With the amount of equipment we're getting, we're going to be able to, like, stock up. It's going to be kind of crazy, actually. Alright, well, this town is clearly destroyed. That's a shame. I mean, I think this is pretty much just war on the entire land. I mean, we were kind of at the precipice of war, but now this is, I mean, this is war. This is, you know, the end times, so to speak. So we're going to check out everything. I don't think they destroyed, what's the name of that town? It's where Joseph's from. I don't think they destroyed that town quite yet. Mostly what I want to hear is, the main thing I'm looking for is I want to see what NPCs think about this. Like, does anyone even think about this war? I mean, I know what the towns that got blown up think about it is, you know, kind of lame. You know, the entire town's just gone. I don't know, there's got to be some form of opinion out there, right? I wonder, maybe we should have gone to Mysidia. Mysidia is kind of secluded, though. Like, as a town, you gotta think, like, they're kind of just in their own little world. They're not really concerned about the grander scheme of things. I don't know, they don't, like, actively obstruct you, but they also don't, like, actively help you too much. Ultima is really cool, though. I almost ran away with Gareth again. Would have been a little bit embarrassing. No, let's do this different. So we're going to do individual assaults. I think it makes sense because I think we'll do more damage overall. Then this one rhino up top is definitely in trouble. Individual Ultima. About 100 damage. That's decent. Let's see how much Holy does. 150. Okay. That is actually a substantial amount more. It could be because of Holy's level, maybe. It'll be interesting to see. I think the core question is, does Ultima ultimately become stronger than Ultima? Or Holy, sorry. Like, what is the more powerful spell? I feel like likely it's Ultima, but I don't know if there's a substantial, like, difference, you know? Like, there's not, like, Ultima's gonna do, like, twice the damage that Holy does. It's also, like, depends, because sometimes, like, the power of certain spells are more symbolic in the game. Like, they introduce them into battle, kind of like Ultima, but they don't make, like, Ultima, like, you know, you're gonna wipe the floor with every single monster ever. It's more like, at the key moment in the story, it's gonna be a very important spell. Dude, we are just making our way across town. So many monsters. I guess it's a little bit unfair to call these sergeant monsters. I don't know. They're people too, right? Are they people, actually? I actually don't know. I feel like there's a chance they're not. So Muddle is not my friend. I'm a little bit worried about that. But as long as they don't constantly cast it, we should be good. I think we weren't dealing with Muddle 6 before, though. I think it was a higher level of Muddle, which is definitely more worrisome. We just need to get a good round of spells off. so that we can actually like kill some monsters. And once we lessen the amount of monsters we're facing, then we should be in a good spot. You know, it's about eliminating threats at the end of the day, right? Then Gareth is he's just moving his feet. He's muddled. Stun 6. Ooh, that could be bad. No, it's not really. It's workable. We can work around it. Alright, well this fight's over. That was dramatic. That was very effective. Sorry, my end goal here, I'm trying to get to, before I end the video, I'm trying to get to an actual like dungeon that is useful. Or sorry, town that's useful. Okay, we're getting so many items. Oh my gosh. I guess we should heal up. We've been facing some tough enemies. Oops. Cool, and then we're gonna burn a cottage here. Yet again. What are we facing? Oh, this is actually not too bad. Let's actually do... let's do individual, actually. I think this might be a little bit more effective. I mean, these are actually pretty weak monsters. Yeah, I mean, 188 and he's gone? Like, come on, guys. It's like amateur leagues with that kind of an experience. I guess arguably the captain, or sorry, the sergeant's a little bit tougher. Or I guess it is the captain. Alright, we're just gonna smack him. No big deal. Just give him a bonk over the head. We will find a sound that is not burned to the ground. I promise you. Oh, I guess same thing. We're gonna do the magic first. Okay, we should have given the Ultima to Gareth. He's gonna leave eventually, probably, and then we're just gonna be like really awkwardly like, I don't know what we did that for. He just left with like the power of the gods, according to this game. We'll get there. We have so many items though, but we'll get there. We'll get to a town that will accept these. Alright, well, Bast looks like it's super toast. That's not ideal. It seems like we're getting weaker monsters the more away from Finn we go, which makes sense, I guess. Or maybe it's just my imagination. It could be that. I'm hopeful. We're close. There's one more holy, right? I think that actually is reasonable. I think one more holy might finish this off. And maybe 2 more holies. I don't know. Either way, I think we're close. Alright, we're just gonna beat this guy down. Come on. Get away from me, Captain. Garrett's HP increase. That's good to see. We are almost on the max of items carried. Like, that's crazy. I wonder if I can steal this airship. Feels like I might need it. Did they just insta-kill Gareth? Oh, that is rude. That is just rude. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That's no bueno. I prefer they not do that to my players. No insta-kills allowed. Alright, well, at least the sergeant should be dead soon. So I think we'll revive with Maria. Then we'll cast Ultima again with Gus. And we sort of have a plan. Not really, but sort of. Dude, Drain is actually kind of annoying because they're healing up, and I don't know if we're doing more than 70. We should be doing more than 74 in a turn cycle, but it definitely makes the fight go on quite a bit longer. Alright, well that's a lot better. Now they're zooming. Look at these guys. Speedy McGee's. They both got health from Drain, I believe. But it doesn't matter for one. Yeah, if any spell is gonna go off, I prefer it to be Ultima. I don't know, I kinda wanna level up Ultima a little bit. Like, it seems like a cool spell to use, and I wanna use it more and more. Garrett's endurance went up. We are on the max amount of items we can carry. Can I not? Alright. Well, I'm actually probably going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we will we'll see what we can do and find civilization. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.